Yo, dude, you good?
No. Monday, I had $1,400. It's Thursday, and I got 11.
$1,100?
No, man, $11. I got 11 George Washingtons in my account right now.
$11? What the heck did you spend it on? It's been 3 days.
Dude, to be honest, I don't even know.
Okay. What if I told you there was a system that would never happen again, and it is super easy to set up?
I'm listening.
We're going to set up 3 accounts, and it is going to change your life.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting. You'll spend it and be broke again.
Welcome back to another video, guys. I'm your bro, Ryan.
And I'm your bro, Taylor.
And in this video, as you can see, we are talking about the 3 account system. This is going to change a lot of you projections and save you so much headache and stress. And we are going to start off by first explaining why the 1 account system does not work. So most people get a paycheck, any kind of income goes into a checking account. And then every time you look at your account, you're like, oh, I have $800 to spend. Okay, it goes out. I have $600 to spend. It goes out. And then you just keep dwindling that until it's zero. That does not work because realistically, when you look at it and say there's $800 left, that's say $200 should be in an emergency fund. $200 goes to your rent. $200 goes to your car. So I only have $200 to spend. But that's so much harder to keep track of by just having one little account and nothing broken up. So today, we're talking about the 3 account system. You're up.
Don't let me say anything. Yeah, because the reality is, a lot of people, 18 to 25, that young adult range, they're the most prone to overdrafting their own accounts. And that's, again, because, like Ryan said, when it's all in one pool, it's hard to keep mental note of exactly what's for what. So if you just build up a better architecture, you don't even have to necessarily budget more stringently. But if the architecture kind of lets you get a better snapshot or immediate image of exactly where you stand, all this becomes a whole lot easier. And a little side note or pro tip is the best way to kind of make this system work is if you make everything as automated as possible. So automatic transfers, automatic bill payments, anything that you can kind of take off your plate or your to-do list just makes this, of course, easier and more likely that you're going to actually stick to it. So let's dive right into this architecture with our main primary #1 account, the bills account. This is the boring one, but this is where the money goes in and you're like, okay, what are my exact monthly bills that are always there? Your rent, your insurances, your car payment, those kind of things that you just know are always going to be there that you need to cover to survive. All that money should go to this account. And another little pro tip is it's best to have a bit of a buffer in this account. So if you do up all the math and your monthly expenses come out to $2,300, well, put in a bit of a 5 to 10% buffer, so a few extra $100 each time. That way you know you're secure and any little variances that might come along, you have accounted for.
So you want to make sure that's set up. And then your next account, that #2 account, is going to be your spending account. And this is going to be where you kind of get to choose and things fluctuate. Do I want to eat out more? Do I want to go out for fun things? And you only have so much in that account. So it's a little guilt-free in the fact that since you set up this architecture, once you spend that out, you're not removing money from your bills. You're just out of fun. There's no more guilt-free spending. So it works well that you can spend without having to worry, without having to overdraw, and you're in a good place. But this is where your groceries, your gas, your fun, your going out, your eating out, your DoorDash, anything like that can come from because this is just your spending account. All right, and like Taylor said, big pro tip, to make this work or make it easier on yourself, you want to go ahead and figure out what you want that spending allowance to be. You're not sure, you don't, oh, this month I feel like I'm going to go crazy. Let me transfer more. Take that emotion out of it and just automatically transfer. That's going to be huge in this. Also, there's a lot of apps that'll do this for you. So personally, I like SoFi. Not only do they set up automatic transfers, but you can build vaults, which are accounts you can name within your savings account that still earns a high interest rate, but you can automatically transfer into each little vault. So a vacation vault, a car vault, whatever you want, and then build it up and spend as much as you want, and it'll alert you per account or vault and tell you, okay, you're coming down to the end. You have less than this much left. Stuff like that to keep you on track, basically. And that automatic setup is huge. Very, very important. But if you know you don't really have that much self-control, you know yourself really well, go ahead and set up separate accounts entirely.
Yeah.
Not with SoFi, but one with SoFi, one with Bank of America, stuff like that. So they're completely separate, and it's so much harder to pull that money from bills or to pull that money from something else. You don't want to do that because, again, you want to keep it as far off as possible because these accounts have to stay separate.
Yeah, and notice we didn't make this account number 1 because
Correct.
it should not be the first priority or your highest priority. This is where you have a little bit of flexibility in the sense that, okay, now that again, that architecture has been set up, 1 is all good, it's set, needs to be what it is, then whatever you have left, you're able to kind of distribute between account number 2 and what we're rolling into right now, account number 3, which is the future holdings account. This is something that should be completely untouchable to you, but after you've done account 1 and 2 that cover your spending and everything, this is what you're setting aside, again, for the future. It can be any little amount. Sometimes it won't be much. If initially it's just a few dollars, you might be like, what's even the point? If I'm saving $10 a month. I'm telling you right now, getting into the habit of these things is one of the biggest difference makers. And we've talked about in the past how typically people's income does increase over time, and this helps you. This whole architecture helps you not fall victim to lifestyle creep, and at which point you're able to distribute more and more to this third account. So it's really just beneficial to get into the habit. Don't view it as something pointless. If it's 10 cents, it's 10 cents, okay? And hey, after a long time, which check out our other video, we talk about the power of compounding interest and everything. If you set this up with even a few dollars and just something as simple as a high yield savings account, you'd be surprised how much money you have in the long run.
And here's where I'm going to put another little plug, no sponsorship whatsoever, but to SoFi, because not only do they help with that automation, they also help with investing, where you can quickly automatically transfer into investing. And they help you set up a Roth IRA, all of those type things, which is amazing. Usually you have to go to other brokers. Again, this isn't sponsored. I just think it's a really good product, and they can help a lot of people. Also, let us know in the comments. Is there questions you have? Do you want another example?
Yeah.
More detailed example? We can go into much, much more detail. We can even merge it with a budget if you'd like. Just let us know in the comments. Let us know if you have any feedback, questions, anything at all. We love hearing from you guys. Please like this video. Share with a friend. I'm going to share with you after this. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting. You'll spend it and be broke again.